When I'm gone, when I'm gone, you miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone, when I'm gone, when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Good morning, Sandy. Is it morning? I don't know. It's afternoon. B, nerdy, what's going on, nerd? How you doing, my friend? When I'm gone, when I'm gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Good morning, friends. It's good to see you too, nerdy. It's good to see you too. It's good to be seen. That is for sure. That is for sure. I'm gonna try and keep it quiet. Roomy is sleeping, so I can't really break the radio today. Still waiting on people to show up anyhow. So it's good to see you, nerdy. Good to see you, Sandy. Man, come on. Still gotta work with how to put the. Can we just leave it there? Do that? I think we can do that. If it slides, I can catch it. All right, let's do that. Waiting for waiting for more folks to show up before we get through. Not really sure what the format for the show is gonna be. I think it's just gonna be today. We're gonna do some books. I found some books, and I found you guys bought me books. We have you know what? Actually, let's start the show off the way that I have it planned, and we can do this correctly. All right, so let's do that. Let's. Oh, we got that going. 1 second. Do 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 do. Good morning, Vietnam. Good morning, everybody. Afternoon. Is it morning? I don't know. It's morning somewhere. I'm Lobster, otherwise known as B Lobster. Welcome to the show. We got a good show today. We got a couple things planned. We got a nice little stack of books that we're gonna go through. That were purchased, donated. We'll say donated by you guys, and we'll do some talking. We'll chat it up. We'll see how you guys are doing. By the way, hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet. If you're here on accident, and it's what the hell's going on? I don't know. We'll figure it out together, though, won't we? Hit the like button too if you haven't hit the like button yet, and don't forget to leave a comment. And I'll try and interact with y'all. We're gonna get this thing up. I think we're at 90 people, 90 subscribers, 91. Let's try and get this up to I think if I do this every day, I think I can get the subscribers up to maybe, I don't know, 150 by the end of the week. We can do that. Yeah, we can do that. So we've got a stack of books to go through here, and when I say we're gonna go through these books, I don't. You'll understand why I'm a little hesitant about going through some of these. These are at the Goodwill, by the way. All right, these are books at the Goodwill that we're gonna go through that I found. It was a nice little collection of books. Go to your Goodwill and go check out the books. You're gonna find some neat stuff there. So we've got that going on. Um, we have uh, an unboxing of a brand new tarot deck. Okay, we've got an unboxing of a tarot deck that I bought. I saw this tarot deck yesterday, and it was at the local Wally World, and I moved it, like I put it down or something, and I was like, I don't know, I didn't want to buy it because I didn't have the funds, and then one of you people decided that, you know what, let's get you some funding, let's get you that. So I went and I was like, let's go buy that. And I went to the store and I saw the same one that had been laid down. And I was like, you know what? No one's touched any of these. I'll take one. So we'll unbox this in a little bit here. And, we'll try and have a good day. We'll try and have a good day. Nerdy. Nerdy. I still got your dice, my guy. I thought I lost your die. Of all the stuff that I wasn't able to keep or whatever, it's all gone. Um, I still have your die. Is it you or is it Watts? Who sent me the die? Is it? Might have been the Watts. I'm not quite sure. But so we still got the die. That's neat. I was thinking maybe we could, anybody that felt compelled to want a reading, we could use the die and figure it out. So, but before that, let's do a dibble dab. What is that? Sweet. We can play some. Yeah. All right. Let's do a little dibble. We're in Nebraska, so this is just a vape. That's that's all this is. We are legit on here. Um, as a show. For the first time, what I'll tell you is that I'm probably gonna drop the f bomb a couple times. I might lean into like wrestling and politics every once in a while, just cause like it'll be like whatever's on the news. Recent deaths. I'll talk like Lonnie Anderson, R.I.P. Lonnie Anderson. You know what I mean? Good morning. Good. I gotta stop saying good morning. Good afternoon, Paige. Good day. Good day. What's going on, Paige? Um, I get so wrapped into the past of things. So I'm glad you guys are here. So let's vape it up real quick. Ba-da-ba-ba-da, ba-da-ba. At the end of the show, uh, we'll talk a little bit about business opportunities. Something that popped into my head based on something that I found at one of our stores around here, and it's like, boom! My buddy and I, we were thinking about it, and we had this really great idea. And I don't know how great it is. We'll see what you guys think, and if you guys have any ideas. So we'll take another one here. Excellent. All right, so let's get into the show. Maybe not necessarily like into the show. Let's see what you guys have to say. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? We got Nerdy, we got Paige. We've got Mr. Phillips. Good morning or good afternoon. How are you, my friend? How are you? You guys saying hello to each other, saying hello to me. We got a good show ahead of us here. Let me take a drink here. All right. Good afternoon, Catzilla. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Okay, on with the show. So I went to the Goodwill, which is, if we're trying to figure out it's back that way, whatever, compass, it doesn't matter, right? It could be there for all you guys know. So I went to the Goodwill, and I almost accidentally bought a pair of Ralph Lauren swim trunks at the Goodwill, and they were really nice swim trunks, and they were like $6. I was really wondering whether or not I should buy the. They were nice enough that like you could wear them, as like, you know, Oh yeah, Ralph Lauren. It's like the really nice. It's Marshall's fashion or TJ Maxx fashion. That you could find at the good. They were really nice. They were snazzy. They were blue and orangey, but they weren't Denver Broncosy or anything. It was really. I was all right, cool. And so I had the little the hanger shorts with me, and then I found the bookcase. And let me 1 second. And on the bookcase there was two books that were wrapped in plastic, and I looked at them, and one of them said it was copyright 1926. I was like, wow, a $99 or a $99, and hopefully, right? A 99-year-old book, ooh. And I looked at what the title of the book was, and it said The New Testament. All right, yeah, the New Testament. Oh, it's a book. It's a Bible. It's the new Bible. You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, cool. What a good find. And then on the back was this book here, and I was like, oh, what is it? It's like a little pamphlet or something, like copyright 1929. I'm like, what? And so I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll buy that book. I'm gonna get them. I found the value. I found the value. Yeah, all right, value. And turns out they're catechism books. It's the New Testament Church, its teachings and scriptures. That's Martin Luther. 400 years of history in the Catechism, and the gem of the Restoration. These are old. They aren't Bibles at all. I got snookered. I got God by God. And I figured, well, let's look up the value. Turns out, Google and AI are like, are you trying to sell catechism books? Why? And it won't even, like, AI is like, did you buy catechism? I'm like, yeah, no, I did. You know what I mean? ChatGPT is like, gee, you know what I mean? Come on. I didn't know. I was like, value, and I got. So now, my entire investment is now in catechism books. I can't even sell this one now because I took the tape that had it's copyright 1929. I took it off and it left like a little bar across the. I ruined the $2 value of that book by taking the masking tape off of it, which was also ruining the $4 value of it. Humble, stay humble, right? That's what I'm supposed to be doing, right? Like even in all of this, just be humble. Okay, cool. So I bought catechism books, and then I also bought The Gas We Pass. The Story of Farts by Shinta Cho. Here's the funny part about this book. The Gas We Pass, The Story of Farts by Shinta Cho is actually translated by Amanda Mayer Stinchcomb. Stinky. I don't know. When an elephant farts, the farts are really big. People fart too. Bubbles rise. Plip, plip, plip. When you eat or drink, you swallow air. And if you eat or drink in a big hurry, you swallow a whole lot of air. The air that escapes through your mouth becomes a burp. When it comes out the hole in your bottom, it's a fart, also called passing gas. Besides coming from the air you swallow, farts come from the gases found in your large intestine. These gases are made when leftover food that your body doesn't use, is broken down by bacteria, rots, and becomes poop. That's why farts stink. A healthy person releases almost half a cup of gas in a single fart. A healthy person. What's an unhealthy person really? It's like how much? Like is it like a gallon? I don't know. In one day, here we go. Just over 2 cups of gas are released in farts. About 17 ounces or just over half a quart. If you try too hard to hold your farts, your stomach may hurt. You could get dizzy or you could get a headache. So don't hold them in. Pass that gas. When you begin to fart after an operation, it means your intestines have started working again. It's true. I had my hernia sitting there, and the nurses are like, "Can you poop yet?" And I go, "Am I supposed to?" And they go, "Can you?" And I'm like, I don't know. And then like I ripped one, and I'm like, "Oh!" And then they were like, "Nice." Some smarts are farts too. Some farts smell bad, and some don't. When you fart after eating meat, fish, eggs, or things like that, your farts smell really bad. When you fart after eating sweet potatoes or beans, however, they don't smell very much at all. Beans. That's why the farts of animals that eat meat smell so terrible. The farts of animals who eat things like potatoes and grass, such as elephants, rhinos, and hippos, don't smell that bad. But eating potatoes or grass causes lots of gas to build up in their intestines, which makes them fart a lot. Animals, such as skunks and stink bugs, protect themselves by letting out a smelly fluid from near the holes in their bottoms. This is not farting. And that's the story of farts. Well, okay. Next book I found at the Goodwill. 10 Apples Up on Top by Dr. Seuss. Oh, we're doing it. Oh, it's that kind. Oh, we're doing it. We got more book. Whew. 1 apple up on top. 2 apples up on top. Look at you. I can do it too. Look, see, I can do three. 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 I see. I see. You can do three, but I can do more. You have three, but I have four. Look, see now I can hop with 4 apples up on top. And I can hop up on a tree with 4 apples up on me. Look here, see you. Look here, you two. See here, you two. I can get 5 on top. Can you? It's like the Jesus Christ Superstar, Dr. Seuss Superstar. I am so good, I will not stop. 5, now 6, now 7 on top. 7 apples up on top. I am so good, they will not drop. 5, 6, 7, fun, fun, fun. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But see, we are as good as you. Look, now we have 7 too. 7 2, 7 2. And now see here, 8 8 on top. 8 apples up, not one will drop. A lot of cocky animals with apples on top of their head here. I wonder what's going on here. And I wonder what's going 8 8. And we can skate. Look, now we can skate with 8. But I can do 9 and hop and drink. You cannot do this, I think. Drinking with apples on top of your head is never a good idea, by the way. I am not promoting, nor do I condone any of these activities. We can do it too. See, here we are, as good as you. We all are very good, I think. With 9 we all can hop and drink. 9 is very good, but then, come on and we will make it 10. Look, 10 apples up on top. We are not going to let them drop. Look out, look out. I see a mop. It's the bear. I think they're taking the bear's apples and they're putting them on their head. That's what I think. Is what I will make the apples fall. Get out, you, one and all. Come on, come down this hall. We must not let our apples fall. Out of our way. We cannot stop. We cannot let our apples drop. This is not good. What will we do? They want to get our apples. The birds are going after the apples. They will get them if we let them come. We cannot let them get them. Yikes, my hand is... Ow. You ever hold... Ow. Ow. Ooh. Don't get arthritis. Alright. Look at there. We cannot let them get them. Look out, the mop. The mop. The mop. For those of you that are wondering what's going on, you cannot stop our apple fun. Our apples will not drop, not one. So they got like an umbrella to keep the birds away and to keep the bear with the mop away, I guess, is what's going. They have stolen 30 apples from this poor bear who was just trying to get them back before the birds stole them from the people that stole them from the bear with the mop. These, boy oh boy, again, illicit activities. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We have to make the apples fall. They're trying to get their stuff back. Alright, we got these cocky animals. They must not get our apples down. Come on, get out of town. Thievery is what's going on. And boy, oh boy, are we. Here we go. Apples, apples up on top. All of this must stop, stop, stop. My buddy's sleeping, or else I'd be making a complete and total wreck of this entire situation. Now all our fun is going to stop. Our apples all are going to. How many friggin' apples are there? Look at them. There's like a whole buttload of apples coming up here. Our apples all are going to drop. Kablooey. Kablooey. They ran into the apple cart. Boom. Now everybody's just like, apples are everywhere. Okay. And the last page is, look. 10 apples. On us all. What fun. We will not let them fall. That's actually like a dark, it's like, they stole the apples. And now everybody has their own apple. It's 10 apples up on, alright? So we found these books. I'm going through books I found at the Goodwill. We're doing, this is what the show is, alright? This is just me being whatever, alright? So if you're expecting anything else, we'll get there too, okay? Alright, so we've got the catechism books, we've got 10 apples up on top, Dr. Seuss. We have the gas we pass, and if for some reason one of these books is something that you absolutely have to have, get a hold of me. And I paid roughly, I don't know, you're gonna have to pay shipping. I ain't paying nothing. I'll walk. I'm kidding. You don't want any of the. If you want any of these books, go down to your own local Goodwill and buy them yourself. These, I'm probably just gonna end up like, here, give them, and I'll give them back. But for the show, it's a lot of fun. So thank you to whoever bought these books for me. And I'm probably, you know what I mean. Like, that's just how it's gonna be. How's it going? We can't do the songing. Okay. Next book is. Yeah, it's Oedipus. Trapped by the graphic novel version of Oedipus. Trapped by Destiny. This is at Goodwill, by the way. Okay? This is totally at Goodwill. For those of you that don't know about the story of Oedipus, it's a good it's a good crash course. I'll show you two pages here of this. It's great. It's good stuff. So Oedipus's father, before Oedipus was either conceived or born, I think he was conceived before he was born. The Oedipus's father went to the oracle, and the oracle said that your son will be born and kill you, and then marry his own mom. And they put that in graphic depiction, which is horrifying, and yet strangely super helpful. Like, well, that's what that looked like. Okay. And so the father learns of that, and the father sends the baby off and has the baby raised by an entirely new family in an entirely new world. So there's no way that this curse could ever happen. Not even one little bit, you know. Um, so then, right, okay. So then Oedipus learns later on about the curse, and uh, apparently when you're spewing prophecy in a graphic novel, you have to, you know, you have to keep your arms wide open. So you got to go Creed on this stuff. Well, I don't know. I just heard the news today. I'm gonna kill my dad and sleep with my mom. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. With arms wide open. And so, what happens is Oedipus's dad takes a quick ride through some random kingdom that he doesn't know about, and won't get stopped by some peasant boy, and the peasant boy spooks the carriage that's being driven to run it off the road and then killing the people that are in the carriage. Oedipus just killed his dad. Uh-oh. And so he knows, Oedipus doesn't know that it's his dad necessarily, but he knows that he just killed someone. And he's like, uh-oh, I'm pretty close. I don't think that, you know what I mean? Like, Greek tragedies are wild. Um, so that's Oedipus's Trapped by Destiny graphic novel. Okay? Uh, good afternoon. Oh, by the way, good afternoon to Derek Anderson. Good afternoon to Pacers. Um, Continuing on with our, they'll illustrate anything, won't they? Uncle Tom's Cabin is in illustrated form. We're not going through this at all. I found you could find this at the local Goodwill. At your local, you can get a illustrated classics if you want to of Uncle Tom's Cabin. Horrifying, horrifying. Not that horrifying. It's kind of neat actually. And the front of the book, it's like it tries to give a little disclaimer, like we don't want this to be offensive. Slightly, it's slightly offensive, just a touch, just a touch. A couple more things here is Aesop's Fables, illustrated Aesop's Fables. So let's go through this just real quick. We got a lot illustrate. Let's see how they illustrate these things. I think it's just, oh yeah, quick little story. The crow in the picture. The crow in the picture, the picture of the crow with the picture. Okay. Let's see. The fox and the grapes. The city mouse and the country mouse. The swallow and the crow. Let's read about the swallow and the crow real quick. Hold on. We've got the swallow and the crow. Let's see what they have to say here. The swallow and the crow had an argument as to which was the finer bird. The crow ended the dispute by saying, "Your feathers may be beautiful and fine during the summer, but mine will protect me and last for many winters." Oh, okay. Well then, you may be pretty now, but you won't be. But I won't be shivering in the. I don't know. I don't know. Little cocky crow. Little cocky crow. You're a crow, not a rooster. A little cocky there, crow. You know what? It's okay to be pretty. Okay? It's okay. Do you know how much trouble I get in with this kind of a face? Okay, first off, facial recognition software has a real problem because it's way too busy just staring at me. All right, it's like, wow, wow. Okay, so us pretty people, we don't need that story. Okay, Mr. Crow, it's okay, fine. We have one more book to go through or to get to, and then we will unbox the tarot deck here. Good Night Moon. This is one of the best kids' books out there, one of the best children's books out there. I never actually had this read to me as a kid. My mom, she never read books to me as, I don't think she ever did. She never gave me like a bedtime story or anything. I think I I just wasn't there. We played video games together, that was cool. But like, no books. But if I was to read a book to my kid, it would be one of these books, like Good Night Moon. So let's read this together real quick. Also, here's really cool. Here's the cool part. I found two copies. I got a big version. It's all fluffy. It's nice. It's still in great condition too. Found a big version. And the smaller version. I think the smaller version is the anniversary edition. Ooh. So we're going to read from the smaller edition. Again, if you want any of these books, you're going to have to pay for shipping and handling. And I'm going to recommend that you don't buy books from me. Just go down to your local bookstore and go get those, okay? So, but, these are great books. Good Night Moon by Margaret Wise Brown. I'm not going to show the pictures because it's kind of annoying. We're just going to read it here. Good Night Moon. In the great green room, there was a telephone and a red balloon and a picture of the cow jumping over the moon. And there were 3 little bears sitting on chairs and 2 little kittens and a pair of mittens and a little toy house and a young mouse and a comb and a brush and a bowl full of mush and a quiet old lady who was whispering, "Hush." Good night, room. Good night, moon. Good night, cow, jumping over the moon. Good night, light, and the red balloon. Good night, bears. Good night, chairs. Good night, kittens. And good night, mittens. Good night, clocks. And good night, socks. Good night, little house. And good night, mouse. Good night, comb. And good night, brush. Good night, nobody. Good night, mush. And good night to the old lady, whispering, hush. Good night, stars. Good night, air. Good night, noises everywhere. isn't it, Sid Hunter? Good haul, right? It's a nice little collection of books. So we got books. We got books. Um, we'll go through the fables. We'll keep the fables one. And we'll probably go through the Oedipus story. I think we'll go through the Oedipus story. We'll do that. But here we go. Let's do a little vappity vippity vappity vippity vappity do. Let's do that. Vippity vappity do real quick, and then we'll do the Beetlejuice tarot deck and guide unboxing. I've only looked at like one card and this, and so we'll unbox. I don't even know what this looks like, honestly. So we'll see what this gets, and then we'll have a tarot deck. Yay! All right. So let's vippity vappity dibbly dabbly doobly whatever. Let's do this. Whoops. What did I do? What did I goofed it up. This is one of those newfangled like double chambered vapors that like I don't know. It does what it's supposed to. I guess it's not it. That's one. Do one more. All right. I'm glad you guys are here. Thanks everybody for being here, and let's start let's do the unbox. First off, you can always tell the quality of the packaging by like what the totality of it. So like I can really appreciate like the continuing, like I like the pattern there. It could have just been like rando cardboard, and they're like, they're not gonna look under there. Like, no, it's neat. I like that. It's a nice job. So overall, wrap around, it's good quality like packaging, like standard quality cardboard. Um, so here's their guide. Um, so I guess you have to unfold and it turn. Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's unfold this. Goofy. Anyhow. Alright. Neat. That's a nice little guide. And then turn around here, I guess, and you get like a little guide on each of the cards here. And we won't need it. We'll probably, I don't know. I'll do like a 3 card reading. Alright, so that's what the guide looks like. So that's cool. Alright. Let's go. So that's the guide. I haven't read any of the entries yet to see how goofy they are, but I'm sure it's decent. I wish they. All right, let's look at the cards here. See again, nice little. It's got a nice little. Hold on, you can pull this out though. All right, that's a little sketchy that you can pull that part out, but it's a nice box. All right, so why was that important to do? It wasn't. All right, well, here's the cards. Let's look at some of these. We have the Fool. So I think they're all scenes from like the first movie. They're all comic graphic scenes of the first. So these are some of the major arcana. The High Priestess. And right, and then we've got the Empress. And then we've got the Emperor. Yeah, these are all like from the first. I don't know. I think it's just the first movie so far. So, and then we've got the Lovers, because this is if we remember, the Lovers. That's funny. And then we've got the Chariot. This is really, really funny. The Chariot with the car that flies off. This deck is hilarious already. We got the Strength, the chair that wraps around Catherine O'Hara and won't let her go. That's really, really, really funny. The Hermit. Oh, the Hermit. That's great. That's great. Oh boy. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune. And Justice. The thing that equalizes everybody that's really, really funny. We've got the Hanged Man. Just hanging around. This is all from. I love this deck already. This is my favorite deck of all time. Not true at all. Not true at all. The Rider-Waite deck is hilarious. It's great, but this deck is really funny. Okay. The Shrunken Head it's really funny. Temperance. Here's the Devil. Remember the entrance to the girly house that Alex Marinana built. I think Peter Pan or I think Beetlejuice built it, and then the Star. Damn, and that, it's just this is so good. So good. I love these cards so much. The Sun, Judgment, the World. Isn't this the World? Of course it's the World. Of course it's the World. We've got the King of Wands. Remember the roach that talks to you? That's the King. Okay. Alright. So let's mix all of these up. Let's just do a quick. Let's do a wash. Let's do a wash. These are all in order. And let's do it. Let's just do a wash here. And then we'll do some dice here. Ready to guess some numbers. And I want to talk to you about guessing game things. It's one guess per person. I don't care. Guess at a time, at least. If I ask for a second guess, then we'll get a second guess from you. You know what I'm saying? But running the other channel, I realized that there are a lot of people that all they were doing is figuring out different ways to win games that aren't meant for you to win them. They're meant to be played. Like I don't know if that makes any sense. You're not supposed to win. You're supposed to play. You know, and so that's why I probably won't do any giveaways here in any kind of a sense like that. You know, other than maybe doing like rando, silly tarot card readings. Because what are these anyways? It's just a story I get to tell you. You know, I get an opportunity to make something up for you. All right, no problem. You know, so, but I'm gonna try and steer away from like any of the actual giveaway territory of how to do these things. So, if I notice that you're trying to win, I'm gonna call you out too. I'm that guy. So, anyhow. I'm probably gonna forget all of that, by the way, and I'm probably just gonna like only read Nerd Nature's cards. You know what I mean? Be like, I'm gonna wait until Nerd Nature wins, or I'm gonna wait until whoever it is that I want to win wins. So, and by the way, hello Pacers. Hey there, how you doing, my friend? All right, so let's do this. Let's do. What do we got? We got that many people. Let's do a. Yeah. Let's do. Let's do it 1 through 20. Give me numbers for anybody that wants like an opportunity for a 3-card reading. I'm gonna roll a die here. Oh. Yeah, I think that's the number. Is that it? That's the number. Start throwing me numbers. Start throwing me numbers. You can do more than one if you want. Just not on the same line here. All right. Just start giving me numbers, and I'll start reading them out. And whoever gets the number here that I rolled, I'll even show. I have it like it's not moved at all. All right. I just need you to just understand it's not moved at all. All right. So it's right there. It's not moved at all. Well, we've got we've got we've got a 9, we've got 7, we got 7, right? Keep coming at me with numbers and we'll figure it. We'll get the cards read, and we'll see how good this deck works. And it's been a lot of fun doing the show so far, and like we'll be a lot louder, a lot crazier from here on. We've got an 8, we've got an 8, we've got a 6, we've got a 14. Keep coming at me, folks. So we're getting closer. We got 16. Joe D's. Joe D's, you win, friend. Joe D's got a 16. It's 16. I wish I could show it to you without it looking like I'm just making it up. Nice job, Joe. Joe D's with the 16. All right, Joe. Here we go. Here we go. Nice job, everybody. Joe D's wins the very first tarot deck reading of the Beetlejuice cards. Joe, I'm going to be cutting these, and I want you to tell me when to stop. And I need you to see, I need you to guarantee that I see the word stop. Like, go all caps. Throw some emotes behind it, too, if you want to. But I'm going to be cutting this until you tell me when to knock it off. Okay? To like, you know what? That's how the cards are supposed to be. That's exactly, you know what? Right then and there. And there's a time lag, by the way, because you're going to hit stop. You're going to say stop. And then I'm going to keep cutting these like 30 seconds from, that time. So keep that in mind as well. You're like, you know what? I wanted them to stop 23 seconds ago. And here we go. I believe I just read the words stop now. All all right. I'll cut one more because that's what I'm supposed to do as the dealer is not listen to you at all. Joe, I do a three card reading. It's I do a then, now, and later reading, otherwise known as a how it was, what it's like, and what we're gonna do about it today, kind of a thing. So, what I need from you, Joe, is I need you to pick a pile, any pile. No pile is any different than the other, except for maybe one's got the death card in it, another one's got like the lover's card in it, and maybe this one has the wheel of fortune in it, or maybe all three of your cards are going to be your lovers, wheel of fortune, and death. Like, isn't that a good reading? So, uh, anyhow, number three. You know what, Joe? I think you're going to be happy with your choice here. I think you are. Um, Continuing on with my spiel about tarot, this is just cards. I'm just telling stories. And so, if anybody takes any of this seriously, that's on you. I don't. And I think that's fine. If anybody out there is like, oh, he's not doing it right, host your own YouTube channel and do it the way you think it should be done. I have 91 people on my channel right now, and I think I'm allowed to do anything that I want right now. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I have to like live up to any kind of a weird sense of community standard. All right, I think we're all pretty much shooting from the hip right now. Okay, I think it's the wild, wild west on my channel as it is. Okay, I don't think anybody's like, you need to be doing it this way. Mm-mm. Not yet, friend. Okay, here we go. Um, I think I shuffled them to where nothing should be upright or right up or upside down or anything, Joe. Why am I stalling? Because I'm about to do some magic. Joe, your first card. This is what happened. This is what led up to whatever it is that we're dealing with today, okay? This is you, me, and the walls. We're going to figure this out together, okay? You, me, and the X button on everybody else's feed. Okay, if they haven't hit it yet, they're in on it too. Alright, first card. It's the Two of Swords. And I think I flipped it over. We're gonna flip this right side up. We're just dealing with right side up here. Two of Swords. And it looks like, if we're looking at the card here, it says Two of Swords. There's your first card. Is that secrets? Two of Swords. I can't look anything up because I don't have a second screen yet. We're working on that. As soon as I get a second screen and maybe like a philosophy book to go through. I wish I had a Carl Jung book that I was going through. I wish I had that book. But here we go. Anyhow, let me go look. Turns out we have this helpful, handy guide. Two of Swords, our first card. Let's go look real quick. Two of Swords, Two of Swords, Two of Swords, Two of... You're caught in the middle of an unwinnable situation. Is that right? Two of Swords, Two of Swords, it's not in the end. Two of Swords encourages you to listen to your intuition and act in accordance with your... So in the movie, The Two of Swords is when Winona has the skeleton key and is about to open the door and find Gina and Alex hanging out, dead as a doornail, alive. And there's no way they can stop her from... They even pushed the key out. Remember the key? They pushed it out. Alex, took his finger and pushed the key. And she's like, what the hell happened? I'm going to put it back in. And she, they're Someone found out your secrets, Joe. Did you step on some tulips and someone's like, oh, wait a second. That boot print looks That boot print looks really interesting. Are you stepping on tulips again, Joe? What's going on? Just open the door. Oh, I gotta just let him in. We're gonna come in anyhow. We're gonna find out. Creepy, creepy. All right, like, maybe nothing. Maybe maybe we just maybe you need help. Because if you remember the movie, they needed help. They were stuck. They needed help to get into the afterlife. Joe, we'll pass you along, man. We'll get you going. You just gotta open the door, my guy. You ain't gotta hang out in the afterworld like this. You got Beetlejuice. Hang out with him? Dude, that'd be annoying too. Just open the door a little bit. We'll get there together. All right. So leading to today. Okay, Joe. This is what happens. You're like, oh man, I don't want to let people in. I don't want to let you in, man. I don't want to bring you in on this. I get this. I get this, Joe. I didn't want to do this channel anymore. I didn't want to do this show anymore. Okay, I didn't. I was like, man, I don't want to do any of this anymore. I don't want to let people in on this anymore. I'm going through some shit. I'm going through it. I don't want to let anybody in. You know, my friend Chris, he's like, you know what, man, I'm still here. I'm in on it. Let me see how you're doing every day. My God, quit talking to me. Free's talking to me every day. Hey, man, how you doing? He's talking to me every day. Sandy's talking to me every day. Hey, man, how you doing? I'm like, I don't want to let you in on this crap. And they're like, no, man, there's no way you're going to keep this door closed. We're in, man. You can't be a ghost forever. It really sucks having friends. Let's see what that means, Joe. Leading to today, we've got the Ace of Swords. We could have probably shuffled these a little bit better, but maybe I might be stuck. Who knows? In which case, maybe they are what they are. You pick the pile. Ace of Swords. Let's look that up real quick. The Ace of Swords. What I know about the Ace is I gotta go look it up. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords upright, even if it's in miniature, you're seeing the world with fresh eyes. A whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no or where to go. Like, that's kind of what, like, even if it's miniature, like, you're taking the time to see a whole new world before you. All because you opened the door. Right? Now you got the confidence. Now you have someone to build a world for. That isn't just you. Oh my God, now we got friends. Now I got a show. Now you got a life to live that involves not just you behind a closed door. Not just you hoping someone has a key to open up the door to you. It's going to sound super inspirational. And, maybe it is. Who knows? So, open the door, let them in. Now you got a world to build. Now you got to focus. Oh, God. All right, Joe, here we go. This is what you asked for. These are your cards, man. Card number 3. Let's see what all this means. Let's see where it leads us. Maybe, who knows? Card 3. We didn't shuffle these, and we're going to shuffle these differently, but I think we were supposed to have the swords. We got the Page of Swords. Let's go figure out what the Page of Swords is. We'll shuffle these, and we'll figure this out. So 1 second, and I'll figure the Page of Swords. Page of Swords, like Bernard, you may have just discovered something amazing and you feel deeply inspired to learn everything about it. It's all about being inspired by hope, and it's about like learning more, and it's about always like trying to like get into the deep side of things. So cut away the bullshit, if you will. cutting away the bullshit so you can see the world, whether it's like from a small point of view or from a larger point of view, all because you open the door and you're not the only one looking at your world anymore. Son of a bitch, Joe. Friends suck ass, don't they? Yes, they do. Thank God. Thank goodness for you guys. Thanks for letting me open up this silly tarot deck. Thank you, Joe, for letting me do your cards. Thanks for letting me read some of these books that I found at the local Goodwill. If you want to help me get new books, um, let me get a hold of me somehow, some way, either through your friends or through me. I won't. I don't want to give you any more info than that. So, Cash App. This is all through Cash App. Blah blah blah. So, somebody was it yesterday? Someone was like, "Oh, you're begging." I'm like, "Yeah, for books." You know, like so I haven't spent any of this except on silly books. So I love being here for you guys. Let me pack this up real quick, and we'll respect the process of the tarot deck so that it'll treat us right the next time we try and get a reading. So let's let's pack it up. And then we'll get our hug on. And we'll get the hell out of here. I think it's been a good first show. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for hitting the subscribe button. Thanks for talking to each other during the times when I'm just talking and rambling and ignoring all of you. So let's go get the list, this thing. And pack it up. And boom. Alright, bring it in. Let's bring it in. Let's bring it in to say goodbye. Love you guys. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Not here to catch the end. Herbie, it's alright, my friend. Herbie, it's okay, my friend. Thanks for being here. Captain Ozzy, good afternoon to you. Good to see you. Good to see you, Captain. Literally, do you, are we not getting, like, I don't know why you keep, silly. But, go back and start from the beginning. You guys, there you go. Um, yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is again. Okay. We'll see. Maybe it's, we'll just, I don't know, we'll figure it out. I love you guys. Herbie, Paige, Sid, and so on. Let's do the hug. Hold on. Let's do the hug. And remember, I don't have much to give, but I got a hug. I can get a hug. I can give a hug. If you don't have much to give, you can give a hug too. You know what giving a hug means? It means you get one back. And so let's figure this out. Let's figure it out together. We're gonna do a sitting hug. All right, we're gonna do a sitting hug. Cause here we go. You put your left hand here, right? You put it right there. You grab a hold, and you put your right hand here, right? And then you grab your right like that, and you make sure your left hand's right there, and then you got your right hand here, and then you count it down from 3, 2, 1, and it's on. It's not the one, and it's not. It could be the beat. It could be like right after the one, but it's 3, 2, 1 hug. Okay. If you need help, watch Sid. Watch Sid Hunter. He's gonna do one perfect. He's gonna do a perfect hug. Okay. If you need any help, like getting your hug on, Paige will be around and she'll be like, let me hug you a little bit, and you'll be like, okay, I'll give you a hug. Herbie, in his van, he'll drive you around to go get different hugs too if you're looking for like more than one hug. But like right now, we're gonna do like a big okay. And, I think Derek Anderson's got a hug or two. He's been storing some up. Okay, so he'll get you. I only have one to give, and then I get one back. Like so that's my precious little hug. So here we go. I'm gonna give you the hug that I have, so that I can get one back from you, and it's gonna be great. All right. This is like the fishes and loaves of hugs. Okay, my hug will feed all of you. What? All right, here we go. Left hand here, you put your right hand here, and then you count down from. All right, 3, 2. I have the catechism book, right? Remember, so I'm leading people to hugs. 3, 2, 1. Big hug. Squeeze that one in. This is our first hug, folks. That's a good first. See, I don't even want to let go. It's like so good. You close your eyes. You're like, oh yeah, that's exactly what a hug's supposed to be like. Yeah, that's a good hug right there. You know what? Let's go in for a second. Oh yeah. All right, folks. That's good. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. All right, now you have a hug. You gave me a hug. I gave you a hug. Now you have a hug. I have a hug. Now what are we gonna do? I love you guys. I'll see you guys soon.